Okay, morning, well afternoon actually. This is breakfast time for them. I didn't wake up till 12:30. Yesterday was a bit of a bad day. I had a few of them that just didn't want to try it or anything because I've bought the Army, it's got AMI, cat food, which they ate in abundance when it was in the samples. As soon as it came in the big bag, they were like, I don't want that. And I had a few finicky eaters yesterday, but today has been beautiful. Waking up this afternoon with some really taking to the food now. It's been a good morning, good afternoon, I should say, today. I've had to sprinkle just a tiny bit of the IAMs on a couple of bowls just to get them to start eating. But once they've eaten one or two of those, I mean, I'm only talking like about 4 on the top, just to have the scent there, I suppose. He who was the most finicky of them all yesterday and really wouldn't touch anything, and I was almost in tears with this, thinking, oh my God, what have I done? And I was on the vegan cat group on Facebook, and I was like, he's not eating anything. Today, look at him, diving in there, eating not only the dry but the wet as well, giving it a really good go, which is fantastic. Really impressed, because he was the most troublesome at the lot with all this. But today is Friday, so we're just over a week into this now, and they're really going for it. Cosmo and Alfie, who are the ones that are really good with this, and Luna, they've already been eating. As soon as I came back in with my camera, that was it, they disappeared, but they were eating. I'm learning now to just put it down and letting them get on with it. The more I sit over them, the more like a watch pot never boils, that kind of expression. So, but he's really enjoying it now. It's a lot better. I'm really pleased. What I normally do is a bit of a buffet where I have some of it dry in the biscuits, some of it with a bit of water added to it, a bit of warm water. And it's only when they've sort of soaked a tiny bit that some of them will eat that. We've got the Benevo cat food over there, which I just put a tablespoon of it down. I don't put an awful lot down because at this stage they're still getting used to what they like and what they don't like, and I haven't got anything really to flavour it with. My future tuna, I had that yesterday with pasta, and they were all screaming at me for a bit, and I put it down and they were woofing it down, so I'm like, no way, you having my future tuna, it's beautiful. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a little bit of an update, really, just to show you just exactly how they're getting on with this, whether it's a disaster or not. Yesterday I felt it was being a bit of a disaster. I think I was just having a bit of a wobble because I was so stressed out, because obviously you don't want the cats to be hungry and not eating and struggling with it all. And when you got a few cats that actually haven't got any issues with eating the other food, and suddenly they're like screaming at you, I don't like this, and all this, that and the other, and not eating and being really fussy, it's really stressful. But when I sort of wasn't watching over what was going on, he just dived in on it. So, but these cats are doing really well on it. The poops are looking like regular cat poops. They don't have a horrible smell to them. I mean, no poo smell joyous, don't get me wrong. But these have got like hardly any odour to them. When they used to poo, oh my god, the smell was vile. So I'm seeing really, really good positive changes to all this. And I just think, just hang on in there. You know, it takes time for their taste buds to adapt, to develop. It's like when we went vegan, you know, your taste buds take time to get used to all the different flavours, the changes in flavours. But now it's like, it's normal for me. And I love all the foods that I buy now that I first thought, I'm not sure about this. But these guys are really, really starting to take to it. I'm seeing real big changes. The coats are starting to look fantastic. Luna, the one with the skin issue, I'm noticing the fur is starting to look a lot better. You know, she looks fantastic. So I will try and do a bit of a floof watch. But she's not the easiest to sort of sit and film. She's got to be seated because she's like always on the go. But I'm noticing they've got more energy about them. They're definitely looking so much happier. So I'm having to sort of meter out what I've got because I've only got a limited amount of food here. And then Tuesday I'm going to have to order some more in. It comes really quickly, I've got to say. It really, really does. I'm going to start getting into a habit now, a routine of ordering, just to get a stockpile in to start off with, so I'm not going to run out. I'll get bigger bags, and once that starts becoming a regular thing, because at the minute I've only been buying like the medium-sized bags, which lasts a week for me with these guys. And then the tins of the benevo. The benevo is actually lasting me longer in the tin because I meter it out into portions and then I put it out a bit at a time with the food, and they tend to prefer the biscuits to the wet, but they are eating both. Yeah, really, really chuffed with it and how they're doing. It's just a case of riding it out and just thinking to yourself, do you know what, for these guys in their cases, it's like having medicine. It's like us humans going from you're going to gluten-free or diabetic foods and whatnot. You know, your taste buds are not going to adjust to everything overnight. It takes time. So yeah, you just got to make sure there's plenty of water down, which these guys are really good with water drinking anyway, because it's good for the kidneys, so they don't have any issues there. I want to get one of those water bowls that look like a dripping tap, because one of mine, she's a tap drinker, and she sits and screams at the tap when she wants a drink, and I'm like, drink from your bowl. Which she does do, but she likes to have the tap version, a lot easier. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a little bit of an update. We're on a Saturday now, is it, or Friday? I can't remember. I haven't just woken up, I think it's Friday. Yeah. But yeah, like I say, they are definitely looking so much better for this. You know, it was a bit of a worry for me. What if I'm feeding them something and they're going to really struggle? Because you see so many anti-vegan cats, you know, feeders. You know, they'll say, oh, they get really sick, they do this, they do that. It's not for cats, this, it's for dogs. Dogs are good on a vegan food, but there's not a lot really wanting to support cats. Cats, they say, are obligatory carnivores, and it's like, yeah, but they go out and they hunt. What do they hunt? They don't hunt cats, cats and dogs. They don't hunt pigs, cows, sheep, fish. They go out, and if they hunt like birds and mice, that kind of thing, flies, and a lot of cat allergies are from eating like chicken and fish, stuff like that. These guys are not getting any allergies from those foods, so they're starting to really come good with everything. If it wasn't successful, they wouldn't make it. And there's plenty of taurine and all the stuff that they need supplemented in the food for them, so they are getting what they need, and they've done really well. Right, I'm gonna sign off because I want to get a coffee and get my face on, and yeah, I just thought I'd do a little bit of a update on how they're doing. So I'll catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.